In this our school, there was a student. This was my nephew. He was doing science in SS1. And then, second term SS2, first term SS2, I came to the exam hall the day they were writing physics. About 1 hour after they have started the exam, he has not written anything on the physics answer script. I was like, what is your problem? He was chewing his pen like this. He knew nothing in physics. And then, the next time I heard about him, he has switched over to art. And I met him and I was asking him. No, it was the mom that called me and was complaining that the boy has switched over to art. That wasn't the plan. That they had planned to have him study pharmacy and they will build him a big pharmaceutical company. How come he has changed to art? And I called the boy and I asked him, why did you change to art? If the boy had told me, well, father, I want to be the next Chimamanda Adichie. I want to be the next Chinua Achebe. I want to be the next Wole Soyinka. I want to be the next Ozokome or Femi Falana. I would have told him, no problem, continue with your art. But he told me something that got me worried. He told me that science is difficult for him. Therefore, he switched over to art. Then it became a problem. And I said, no way. I said, no way. If you live your life doing only what is simple and easy, my dear, my message to you this morning is shame on you. Because you can't achieve much. If you live your life doing only what is simple, you can't achieve much. Once you see difficulty, run away. You enter into your cocoon and run away. There will be a problem. And I told him, no way. You are going back to science. He kicked her, I insisted. You are going back to science. What did we do? We got some teachers to take him on special lesson. And we started grooming him, giving him assignment, insisting that he do the right thing. And at the end of the day, he went back to science. And he graduated, making his papers. Today, he's applying for computer science. That's what you want to study. Don't give up your dream of being a medical doctor because maths is difficult for you. Don't give up on your dream of being an engineer because further maths is a nightmare. No. Unless you want to believe that you are meant to do only what is simple and easy. But that is not the kind of life you will live. If you live your life doing only what is simple and easy, you are not going to achieve much. Have the courage to try the difficult task. They are the things that will create a pathway to success for you. It's never an easy. That is why Longfellow will say it. The path which great men attained and kept, we are not getting on a sudden flight. It wasn't an automatic pathway to success. It demands industry and hard work. And you need it. You need to develop it. So it's possible there is somebody here who is doing art simply because science is difficult for you. If you are such a person, shame on you. Yeah. Don't do science. Don't do art because science is difficult for you. No. Do science because that is where your dream is. Do art because that is what you want. Chimamanda Adichie, for instance, started out as a medical student. But according to her, on few occasions, she found herself writing poetry when a very important medical course was going on in the class. And she felt, well, I think I have a special gift for the world in the art. I need to go there. When Chimamanda changed over to art to study creative writing and the rest, a professor in UNM went to her father and asked the father, why did their daughter drop out from science? Is she failing her courses? Professor Adichie said, no, my daughter can never fail her courses. My daughter is a genius. She cannot fail her courses. But Chimamanda felt she has something special to give to the world through art. And she gave it to us. Read her novels. They are highly inspiring. Do you know that Chinua Achebe started as a medical student? Go and read There Was a Country. You'll be surprised. Achebe started as a medical student. But one day, a teacher came into the class and was teaching something that was even way back in his secondary school. The teacher was teaching something about Africa. A white man who was teaching something about Africa. And Chinua Achebe felt like, this is not my own Africa that this man is talking about. Or the one Joseph Conrad wrote about Africa, the heart of darkness. Say something terrible and denigrating about Africa. And Achebe said, this is not the Africa I know. Huh? How can this one say that we are primitive, we are uncultured, we are uncivilized? Terrible. And Achebe went to this teacher and told the teacher, I cannot find myself in the African stories you are telling me. Please tell me things about our people. And the teacher told Achebe, well, I can only tell you what I know. I cannot tell you what you want. I can only tell you what I know. I cannot tell you what you want. And Chinua Achebe felt, well, if we don't tell our own story, these people will cook up terrible things about us and send it to the world. And Chinua Achebe left medical school, went to his course advisor and told his course advisor that he wants to switch over to art to study English language. And the course advisor told Chinua Achebe, well, if you are dropping this course, remember, this medicine you are studying, you are on scholarship. However, I want to tell you there is no scholarship for art subjects. There is no scholarship for English language. So if you drop out from medical school, you will start paying your school fees. But because there is something special Achebe wants to give to the world through art, Chinua Achebe abandoned his medical course, forgot about the scholarship, and entered into art and studied English language. Now I tell you, if Achebe had continued with medicine, he would have become a very successful medical doctor, but maybe, perhaps, not as successful as being the author of Things Fall Apart made him. Yeah. Not as successful as being the author of Things Fall Apart made him. So, whenever you want to choose a course based on your deepest hunger to give something unique to the world. Don't be moved by vanity. Oh, my parents want me to study medicine. Let that not move you. Go there because there is something special I want to give to the world. And then don't go to art because you believe that science is difficult. And look at it. You have always told yourself, I want to be the next Ben Kassim, a successful neurosurgeon. I want to be a very influential scientist in the world. And all of a sudden, that dream is jettisoned because maths is difficult, because chemistry is difficult, because biology is difficult, and name it. You just give up on that dream. Don't do that. There are people who have done something more demanding, more strenuous, more tasking, and they got to where they are today. Ben Kassim didn't start up as a great student. He was regarded as a class dump. Thomas Edison didn't start up as a great inventor. He failed how many times? But they persisted. Einstein didn't start up as a great student. He was regarded as too stupid to learn by his teachers. But look at where they are today. Look at where they are today. So, never you follow this wrong advice that tell you follow your passion. Unless you understand passion as meaning focusing every energy, every effort to achieve a particular dream. But if your understanding of passion is something that is easy for you, something that you survive, you succeed effortlessly, just little effort, you see magical success. If that is your idea of passion, then there is a problem.